Hi there, beautiful viewers. My name is Anna. Welcome to Family Platform, your show where we give you all the glitz and the glam on all our amazing segments, starting off with the glitz, going through the top trends, and of course, the insight segments. Do not forget, we also have the food and nutrition segments, as well as the quotable quotes and the song of the week for you. So much packed for you on the show today, but we are starting off with the glitz. Let's go see the echoes from the Akpakomiza Victory March in Benin. Let's go see that, guys.
To describe how I feel is out of this world. It's like, oh, finally, it's a reality that what we've been working for the last 7-8 months has become a reality, and God has crowned our efforts with success. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because I know we're having a governor who is going to come and make everything right in Edo State. We have a governor who is sympathetic, empathetic, who is considerate to the wishes of his people and the feelings of his people.
Well, what this event for me fundamentally brings under focal biceps and biceps is that there will be some time when everybody have to give an account of his constitutional political onus probandi. There is daytime, there is afternoon, and there is night. It just shows the ephemeralness and transientness of power. The terminus ad quo of an 8-year government has suddenly come to a terminus ad quem. So I want to recommend that all holders of political powers should learn from this and embrace themselves, to becoming darlings of the people. So I'm happy I'm part of this incoming government. I have no doubt that the incoming governor, who started as a very humble man, will end as a very humble man and work to bring about the principle of utilitarianism, cum eudaimonism, for and on behalf of Edo people.
Honestly, there couldn't be any other way with the Edo people. The stakeholders in Edo need to actually show the dedication, the support for us to bring Edo back to what Edo used to be. And this novelty march actually shown the general acceptance, the love, the unity, and the belief in our incoming governor of Edo State. With what we've seen today, the energy, the atmosphere, the readiness, it shows that everybody is ready to give him 100% support. And we are confident that the governor is going to give back the dividends of democracy to the people of Edo State. I am 100% very, very sure in what I'm saying that he will deliver. So the people of Edo should be ready. They should be ready to smile for their better days ahead.
Well, I think I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to see old faces and friends and people, acquaintances that one have met before. And in this kind of occasion, it's a pleasure coming here, being invited here to come and play, so that people can see and people can be happy and have feelings of what we had in the past.
No, beautiful game. And I'm happy reuniting with a lot of my old friends that I've been longing to see. So beautiful game. The tempo was good. We all enjoyed ourselves and we entertained the fans, which is the major essence of sport. And injury-free, beautiful goals. So, and I think the aim of organizing it is to usher in government and also to show that the next government is a government that is coming to unite us. Sports unite. And sport brings love. So by the grace of God, what we exhibited here today will be ushered in in the new government that is coming.
Well, I feel happy. It's a victory football match. So we are all here. You can see this is a show of love and a show of support. For Edo people, there's liberation. Thank you.
Welcome back, viewers. It is still Family Platform, and yes, that was an amazing event in Benin. We were there live to cover it for you, of course. Family Platform will always be there. But do not forget that I'm never here alone. I always have with me someone special in the studio. He forced his way here last week, and He has forced his way here again today. I have Matthew in the studio with me.
Yes, feels good to be back. Thank God I'm forcing my way on the show, and I'm not forcing my way on someone. You know those who are forcing their way there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, me, I'm just forcing my way to be on the show. So it feels good to be back. So much making the rounds in the world of entertainment and lifestyle. I definitely want to talk about the Psquare Brothers, something truly brilliant as far as the winning song is concerned. We are all winners, and it is the month of November going into December, and the guys are talking again. Feels good to be back, Ene.
Welcome on the show, Matthew. I mean, I love having you here, by the way.
Thank you.
Let's go see the top trends for this week. So much has happened over the week, according to Matthew. But let's go see in detail what's really going on. The top trends for this week are: Damina responds to Obi's night shift proposal. Dr. Abel Damina recently weighed in on Peter Obi's suggestion for Nigerians to prioritize night shifts over night vigils. Obi's proposal, which aimed to boost productivity, sparked strong reactions, particularly from religious figures like Apostle Chibuzo Chinyere, who saw it as an attack on sacred practices. Damina firmly opposed Obi's ideas, stating that night vigils weren't Nigeria's biggest challenge. Instead, he argued that the government should create sustainable night shift jobs before challenging religious practices. While defending religious traditions, Damina acknowledged that some night shift jobs do exist, though limited. He emphasized that the government must take responsibility for creating infrastructure to support such jobs. Damina also recognized the need for a balance, admitting that Nigerians' reliance on faith often replaces practical steps for progress, a reality he understands as a pastor. Nigerian man graduates with 4.82 first class in mechanical engineering, breaks Junior Yo's 30-year-old record. A brilliant Nigerian man, Toro Abasi Etim, has shattered a 30-year-old record at the University of Uyo, Nigeria by graduating with a first-class degree in mechanical engineering, earning a remarkable cumulative grade point average CGPA of 4.82, the highest since the university's inception. Etim's outstanding performance also earned him the title of overall best graduating student of the class of 2024. In a LinkedIn post celebrating his achievement, Etim described his milestone as a source of immense pride and a testament to his academic prowess and potential for future success. During his valedictory speech, he reflected on his 5-year journey studying medical engineering. He acknowledged the academic rigor, the friendships, the guidance from lecturers, all of which played a crucial role in his success. Music producer Vampire clarifies ownership of controversial song Winning. The rift between Psquare's Paul Rudeboy and Mr. P, Peter, has deepened as producer Vampire shared his side of the story regarding the song Winning. Vampire revealed the track was originally recorded in 2022 as part of a Psquare collaboration. After producing the song, Vampire handed over the stems to Psquare's team for mixing and mastering and received payment. He questioned the source of the conflict, stating, "2 years later, one of the Psquare singers released the song. How is that my fault?" Peter Okoye had previously released the song on Instagram, leading to Paul's claim that he wrote and sang it. Peter later shared a conversation with Vampire, confirming the song's origins and his rights to it. Vampire's clarification supports Peter's version of events, shedding light on the ongoing disputes between the brothers and fueling fan reactions. DNA test is more important than naming ceremony, Don Jazzy. Renowned music producer Michael Collins Ajere, popularly known as Don Jazzy, has urged men to prioritize DNA testing to address paternity fraud. Don Jazzy stated on his Instagram story, "DNA test is more important than naming ceremony, emphasizing its value in confirming a child's true parentage." His call has sparked debate among Nigerians, with opinions divided on the necessity of DNA tests as paternity fraud cases rise. The discussion touches on themes of family, honesty, and accountability, shedding light on the growing consideration for DNA testing in the country. And in sports, Portugal honors Cristiano Ronaldo with Quinas de Ouro 2024 award. Cristiano Ronaldo, Portugal's iconic footballer and a record-breaking scorer, has been honored with the prestigious Platinum Quinas Trophy at the Quinas de Ouro ceremony, an annual event that celebrates the best in Portuguese football. Awarded by the Portuguese Football Federation, the Platinum Quinas Trophy is the highest accolade in Portuguese football, recognizing Ronaldo's exceptional career and enduring legacy as a symbol of Portugal on the international stage. Reflecting on his journey with the national team, Ronaldo recalled his debut at 18 and his milestone since. Ronaldo has made 216 caps with 133 goals for Portugal. And that's all for today on the Top Trends. Welcome back, viewers. It is still Family Platform, and we just had the top trends. We just want to touch on a couple stories there that have caught our attention. I'm starting with you, Matthew.
Yeah, I think the first story I would like to touch on happens to be with the Pastor Abel Damina's reaction to what Peter Obi said in one of the podcasts, where Peter Obi said he would rather we convert the night vigil to night shift so as Nigerians can be much more productive. Pastor Abel Damina happens to also, through his voice, among a long list of personalities who have also come out to truly set the record straight and try to ensure that people do not begin to see those going for night vigil as lazy persons. Pastor Ibn Damina in this word said, night vigils are really not the issues, are not the problem of Nigeria. If people really have jobs, they would go to work, and when they are free, they go for night vigils. And to also put it out there that not every church get to organize night vigil. Like where I worship, we no longer have night vigils.
I hope so too. And let's wrap it up with Don Jazzy saying that DNA test is more important than naming ceremonies. I totally agree with that, by the way.
I think yes. I think yes. No, I won't completely agree.
Okay.
I won't completely agree with that. DNA test being important and a naming ceremony, then instead of you to get to savor the moment of your child being born and just get to enjoy the moment, you need to have a child to know what it means to experience that moment, seeing your child for the very first time. I think you should what you should concern yourself the most about is having a faithful partner. If you have a faithful partner, I see no reason why you should be thinking about a DNA test once your child is born. The naming ceremony is very important. It's a moment where you get to name the child, where you get to celebrate the child for the very first time. It's an important time. Then you also need time for the child to mature to a certain level before you begin to talk of DNA. Then, if you have any suspicion concerning the pregnancy not being yours, as a man, I think you should know when the last time or when you slept with your wife that would have prompted her to get pregnant or not, or stuff like it. Like for me personally, a lady cannot just come to me that she's pregnant. I cannot begin to explain certain details here. If I'm responsible, I will know. If I am not, I will definitely know. Same applicable to your wife. Why? If you don't trust her in the first place, why get married to her? True. Why? Innit?
I totally agree with you, Matthew. But I would like to say that I feel like the reason why Don Jazzy would say, DNA is more important than the naming ceremony is because I feel like it's really important. It should be the first thing. When a child is born, you want to know that this...
You want to know the paternity?
Yes, so that you will know if to open yourself emotionally to accept this child. Because imagine loving this child, doing everything, bringing down heavens and the earth for this child, only to find out that this child is not yours in the long run. So I feel like to prevent the heartbreak in the future and to really seal it in that this is your child, it is very important to do a DNA test as soon as the child is born.
And I hope you know DNA test is not cheap. I hope you know it's not cheap.
If you can afford it.
Because it's easy to just go and do a DNA test. By the time you approach an establishment where that is done, if they get to put you through some of the bills, you would understand that it is not for the poor people, you understand? So you must have some very reasonable figures to be able to go out there and do a DNA test. For me, simply put, for you to have that sanity, for you to be able to enjoy and savor every moment. Get married to somebody you truly trust, you believe in.
True.
And you know won't have cause to go sleep with somebody else while the both of you are together. And for a guy, for a man, remember, if you don't want your wife to go and sleep some outside, so what you won't accept, so why do it? Because these days men go out there and just cheat at will and feel their women should just remain back there and keep crossing their legs. Be careful. Just be careful, young man. Be careful.
Okay. Thank you, Matt. Okay, guys, moving on. We want to go on a very short break. We're going to take the quotable quotes for this week and the song of the week, which is none other than Mr. P with Winning. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back, viewers. It is still Family Platform, and that was the song of the week. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm moving on. It's about time for the food and nutrition segment. And today we are talking about one of my favorite things to eat, grapes. I love grapes so much. So grapes are a popular and delicious fruit known for their sweet taste and versatility. They grow in clusters on vines and come in various colors, including green, red, and black. Native to the Mediterranean region, grapes are widely cultivated and enjoyed around the world. Nutritionally, grapes are packed with vitamin C and K, which support immune function and bone health. They are also rich in antioxidants like flavonoids and resveratrol, which have been shown to promote heart health, reduce inflammation, and protect against oxidative damage. Grapes are a good source of fiber, which aids digestion and supports gut health. Grapes can be eaten fresh, added to fruit salads, or used in smoothies. They are also commonly used to make juices, jam, and even wine. With their sweet, refreshing flavor and numerous health benefits, grapes are a great addition to any diet. So yeah, go add some grapes to your diet, enjoy your grapes. I mean, that's like one of my favorite fruits apart from bananas. So yeah, let's try to eat more grapes. They're really good for you and they're nice and sweet. So yeah, let's enjoy some grapes. All right, that'll be all for today on the food and nutrition segment. We are about to go on a very short break, but we are also going to the streets to ask people if married couples should have separate bedrooms. Ooh, I wonder what the people on the streets will say. But let's go hear what they have to say. We'll be right back.
My name is Tokumbo Adeboyega. That depends on individual. For me, whichever way you want it. I prefer being alone. If my wife wants to have her own rooms, no problem about that.
Palatable for me. I think it's not a very good idea because of so many reasons. One, it limits the intimacy between the two couples. There is no need when you marry each other. Naturally, you become 1 + 1 = 1. A situation where a husband sleeps in a different room from the wife tends to reduce the feelings they will be having for each other. And two, in case of emergency, anything can happen in the middle of the night. Medically challenge could be setting. There's no how the husband or the wife will come to each other's rescue. But if they are on the same bed, I think this one could be a better deal to save each other from any medical challenge that could arise.
I'm Rachel. Separate rooms. Well, personally, I don't think that's right, because seeing that they are couples, they should stay in the same room, although it's a personal opinion.
Welcome back, viewers. It is still Family Platform, and we just heard from the people on the street. I mean, some people said that, it depends on, what works for the couple. Some people said it's not advisable. Well, everybody with their own opinion. What do you think?
Wow, I think it's an interesting one. I think, firstly, you can have as much bedrooms as you want in your house. It calls for comfort, because there is need for you and your wife to get to sleep together. Doesn't mean you should just put yourself in a single space and say, okay, that is where you be, so that you get to see yourself on a daily basis. Remember, those that really get to, I've seen people in certain neighborhoods that the wife, the husband, and the 4 or 5 children lives in a single room. So the bed happens to be the comfort zone for the man and the woman. That is why almost on a yearly basis, they have a new child. You understand? I hope you understand. So when the woman is sitting, there is no chair in the house, he sits in the bed. When the man is sitting, he sits in the bed. Once the woman goes out, take her bath, she comes back, the bedroom remains the only place where she gets to change her clothes. So the man sees her, grabs her, and before you know, they are making another baby. But be that as it may, I think it is highly important that the man and the woman shares the same bedroom. They might have as much bedrooms in the house as they can. The woman might decide to go take a nap sometimes, not really at a man's place. But once it comes to a time where they get to retire from the living room to the bedroom at night, they should be going to the same place. It is very, very important. That night time, it is not all about making out. It's about the bond that they get to share. That is an opportunity to get to settle their quarrels. That is an opportunity for them to get to talk about a few things. How the day went for the man, how the day went for the woman. The woman is lying on the man's shoulder, not really about making out, but about having some very nice time, talking about themselves, the man listening to some certain gossip that doesn't concern him, because women would always have something to say. So if that time is not there, if the woman retires to a separate bedroom, the man retires to a separate bedroom, I tell you, the woman will be there, have the opportunity to start pressing her phone, get it on Instagram, she's on Facebook. A lot of things might go wrong at that time.
Well, very well said, Matthew. I totally agree with you. I can't imagine marrying somebody that I chose that I want to spend the rest of my life with, and then we have separate bedrooms. So why did I marry you if I'm not going to be spending my nights with you every night? I want to be able to cuddle. I want to be able to have conversations, laugh over the silliest things.
Is it only conversations?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Look at the camera and tell Nigerians.
I don't understand what you're saying. I'm not married yet, Matthew. Let's focus on why we are here.
Is it only conversations?
We are here for married people.
Is it only conversation you like to have when you're married?
Yes.
Cuddling your husband and have conversation at night.
Oh my God, Matthew, please. But yes, we're going to have, wonderful conversations, laugh over the silliest things, have snacks, watch a movie. And, this times that you spend together at night in your bedroom creates that bond that you didn't even, think that you should be creating at that point in time. You find yourself loving your wife even more. I feel like, couples that have separate bedrooms, they tend to not be as close knitted as couples that have the same bedroom, because you are spending you wake up in the morning, your husband is not even the first person you are seeing. You're not kissing your husband on his forehead, good morning babe, I love you, da 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 da. Sometimes if you are sleeping in different bedrooms, your husband wakes up, takes a shower, he's gone to work, you probably don't see him till he comes back in the evening, and then all you do is call him over the phone. So I feel like if you're married and you really love your wife, you really love your husband, you want to keep that bond, you want to stay in love,
sure,
you have to sleep in the same bedroom. But that would be all for today. It's been a wonderful time with you, Matthew.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. And yes, if you're married out there, please and please and please sleep in the same room with your husband, sleep in the same room with your wife. With that said, that'd be all for today on the show. Do not forget that you can join in on the conversation by following us on all our social media platforms showing on your screen right now. I remain Anna, and thank you so much, Matthew, for coming on the show. Do not forget to keep watching Family Platform. Be safe. Bye. I love you.